Hey guys, it's Alex again, back with vlog number 3. This time we're going to check out some tech stuff. I've been thinking over the last week what I want to do on this one, and I think we're going to talk about one of my favorite pieces of tech that I've recently got that I've used so much, more than I thought I would when I first got it. But first off in the tech review series on this vlog, we're going to talk about the Google Home Mini. Cool, more to follow. So some of you might be asking, what is the Google Home Mini? So essentially, the Google Home Mini is a $49 smart speaker that will control all of the smart tech in your home, and also has Google's Smart Assistant, which is just called Google Assistant, baked in to answer all of your everyday questions. So essentially, what this is a smaller version of the original Google Home, but at a much more acceptable price point, which is the reason that these things sold very, very well during the holiday season. So some of the things that you're able to do with this, beyond just ask it trivial questions that we ask Google, are control your smart lights, play music. You can link the multiple units together. I have 3 of them alone in my house. I got a really good deal on them on Black Friday, and they work together in sync. They play music through your house, like unified together. So that's really cool. So you can do things like this. Hey Google, play Supplies by Justin Timberlake.
Supplies by Justin Timberlake, sure. Playing on Spotify.
Yo. Ain't no need of stopping, girl.
Or like this. Hey Google, what's the weather like?
Currently in Springdale it's 48 and mostly cloudy. Today it'll be cloudy with a forecasted high of 47 and a low of 33.
Or this. Hey Google, flip a coin.
Sure. You got heads.
Or you can even ask it, hey Google, roll a 12-sided die.
Coming right up. It's a 7.
Hey Google, how many liters are in a gallon?
1 US liquid gallon equals 3.785 liters.
So one of the reasons that the Google Home Mini exists and was created after the creation of the regular Google Home is that Amazon came out with the Echo Dot. So the Amazon Echo Dot is another $49 smart speaker that people have very quickly adopted, essentially because it was the first one through the gates. It was the only option at that affordable price point. So if you had smart lights or you had any other smart home automation that you were trying to do, the Echo Dot was not only one of the only, if the only options at the lower price point, but it was a very solid option and still is. So to get their own slice of the pie, Google jumped in and made the Google Home Mini. And in my opinion, it's a much more attractive device. What it has that Amazon Echo Dot doesn't have is the Google Assistant. So you're able to ask it so many things, and it is backed by all of the AI machine learning that Google has acquired over the years simply from being Google. If you think about how many questions are asked to Google and all the information that they have at their hands to be able to put in their machines and make them better as you use them, it's really a no-brainer to be able to go with them over the Echo Dot. Hey Google, turn the living room lamp blue.
Sure, changing the living room lamp to blue.
Hey Google, turn the living room lamp bright white.
Sure, changing the living room lamp to bright white.
Hey Google, turn off the living room lights.
Sure, turning off 2 lights.
Hey Google, turn on the living room lights.
Sure, turning on 2 lights.
Hey Google, play a B flat.
Sure, here's a B flat.
So the overall sound quality of the Google Home Mini is really not bad. If it's lacking anything, it's some of the low end, but for a $49 smart speaker, especially when you have 3 of them linked up through your house, the sound quality is totally acceptable for the price point. It is very common, like every day, for Katie and I to broadcast music through the entire house, and you don't really notice it until you have audio throughout your entire house, but being able to walk into a room after you've left what you thought was going to be the song and still be able to hear it is really a cool thing to be able to experience, especially as you walk through multiple rooms in the house. You get that sensation that you're about to lose the audio and then boom, it's right there. It's still sounding as good a quality as when you were in the other room. So far, one of the only smart home things that we're actually able to do are with the smart lights that we have, and I'm going to do an entire separate video on those. They're really cool. I love them. I got a really good deal on them as well. It seems that lately I've been able to get some really cool deals on some tech stuff, almost completely entirely by luck, but hopefully that keeps happening because Katie and I really do want to keep building onto the smart home stuff. But my buddy Rodney got some of these as soon as I did, or at least around the same time. I know he got some for the holiday season, and he, I think, actually has more than I do, and even has some of the big Google Homes. And we've been talking back and forth. Shout out to Rodney. But some of the stuff that he showed me able to do, one thing that I've used way more than I thought I would, is a party trick more than anything, but still a lot of fun, is that you can play like trivia games on there. So I forget the hotkey. Rodney will, I'm sure, leave it in the comments. Don't let me down, Rodney. But you can say, hey, play this thing or play this game or whatever it is, or it's party time or something like that. And essentially the Google Home will assign you a name and then ask you trivia questions and keep score and keep tabs and everything. So it's a really cool feature. It's a lot of fun. There's still so many things that I don't know how to do on it. Like, not that I don't have the ability to, I just didn't know it can do it. There's so many things, and it's updating all the time and getting new tricks and features that I still haven't figured out yet. You can make voice calls for free to any number using your own number. You can broadcast through the house to other Google Home Minis or other Google devices in your home like this. Hey Google, broadcast dinner's ready.
Got it. Broadcasting now. It's dinner time.
Another really cool thing that you can do if you have a Google Chromecast or a Chromecast enabled TV or other device, you might be able to do this with a laptop, I'm not sure. But for sure with a TV that has Chromecast enabled is that you can say, hey, play whatever videos on YouTube, play MMA videos on YouTube, or play The Office clips on YouTube, or play The Office on Netflix. It'll not only play those on Netflix, but it'll also turn your TV on for you. You can turn it on and off. So that's another really cool feature. So the Google Homes also have a lot of features to help you as an actual smart assistant. So if you're heavily invested into Google services like Google Docs or Google Calendars, and you kind of coordinate your day through that, you can set an alarm. It also works as an alarm clock. It'll wake you up whenever you need to, and you can literally ask it, what's my day like? And Google will give you a rundown of the weather, what you have on your calendar, your schedule for the day, and the top news events that are curated based on the things that you want to listen to. So you can actually go into the Home Assistant app, and it'll give you an option to pick what news you want to listen to, which is a really cool feature to customize and be able to start your day with the stuff that you want to hear, and not just the general news, that's something that doesn't interest you. Like I mentioned before, the reason you would want to invest in one of these, other than just for the novelty of asking questions that you would be able to look up on your phone anyway, is to automate your smart home. So smart lights are obviously a luxury, huge first world problem. I don't have to get up to turn off my lights, and I can turn them something like 16 million colors and a million different brightness levels. It's really cool. Definitely not a necessity, but again, cool. But there are some really cool, useful stuff that could end up saving you money. So one of the next things that Katie and I want to invest in is a smart thermostat, probably by Nest, and you can control all the temperature in your house simply through Google. So if you are cold, you just say, hey, turn up the heat, or hey, turn down the heat, or it's cold in here, and it'll adjust, and they work together, and they learn your patterns, and in the long run save you money because they're automating and programming themselves and just learning your habits and what you prefer to do the best. Some other things that you can do with them, there's smart locks. You can, from your bed, tell Google to lock your front door, lock your back door, or just ask if they are locked. I know we've all been in bed before and thought, did I lock the front door? And you know, you have to get up, you were cozy, you're about to fall asleep. Again, all of this is first world problems, but it is cool that we are living in a world where home automation is becoming more common, and because of the Google Home Mini and its $49 price point, much more accessible. So overall impressions of the Google Home Mini, to put it short, I love it. They're really cool. At the price point, there's not anything better right now. The speaker quality on this versus the Amazon Echo Dot, it's not even close. This thing sounds so much better. Is it the best sounding speaker you've ever heard? No, but it is totally proficient enough to do what it advertises, and that's be at most of the times a really helpful smart assistant that answers accurately a surprising amount of questions, plays music, controls my smart home stuff. More videos on that stuff to come. Slowly building my smart home. I'm super excited about it. But yeah, it's a great device. You can pick up one at a time or as many as you want at a time. But again, at 49 bucks, you can get 3 of these for the price of one of the Google Home, which the only difference is, in my opinion, a minor upgrade on the sound quality. So Google Home Mini, check it out. Posting some links in the description to the cheapest deals I can find right now. Again, I think they're going to put some better deals out in the future just to keep pushing these things because they're selling like crazy right now. Cool. So hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Smash the subscribe button if you loved it. More tech reviews to come. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy.